Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Monday, October 6, 2025. And metals continue to rock this morning. We've got gold up $48 and silver up 36 cents. Gold to 39.33, pushing 4,000. Silver 48.27, continuing its march to 50. 48.27 versus a futures price of 48.21. We have backwardation in the futures market. December futures would appear to be kind of a demand on physical. Not sure about that. The market's going to be very volatile today. I'll tell you more. Okay, the GSR is popping up after having been lower a little earlier this morning. Bounced off 80.5 and now is at 81.25 as the silver rally fades. We've got the 10-year. This concerns me quite a bit, and I'm taking action as a result. The 10-year Treasury up to 4.16, up 4 ticks. That is not what people want to see, and I believe it has something to do with Japan. A new leader has been announced. A very Keynesian leader, probably going to drop the value of the yen, increasing the relative value of the dollar. This could be a spoiler for the precious metals rally today. I'm sorry, that was the 10-year. Here's the dollar. The dollar is up 0.6%. To 98.318. That is going to be hard for metals to rally into that, but they have done it before. Copper prices down 2 pennies to 5.08. Base metals down 4 cents. The DBB ETF, Base Metal Fund, 20.92. We've got the gold miners up 88 cents to the GDX basket of gold miners up 88 cents to 77.96. Silver miners up $1.12 to 72.07. I'm taking the cue to reduce my holdings of all paper silver, gold, and miners at this position, but not commodities. We are in the market watch this morning. If there's anything to report, today there is not. Tomorrow, I don't know if any of these reports come out or not. U.S. trade deficit, consumer credit, Wednesday, Fed heads galore. Minneapolis, Fed heads. Thursday, initial jobless claims. Will the government be back open by Thursday? I don't think so. I'm betting on a long-term shutdown because, I think the Republicans have the Democrats where they want them right here, and they're not going to cave. I don't know if the Democrats will or not, but seems to me like this will be a lingering shutdown, which will diminish GDP every day that we're shut. Okay, and in the pre-markets, we are at 54 on the Fear Greed Index. Dow futures up 100, S&P up 28, NASDAQ futures up 232. A little surprised by the tech rally here. They must be expecting better earnings. Bitcoin also rallying again, and it is at up 991 to 124,548. All right, before we get on to the best deals I can find anywhere on the internet, I'm on bestsilvergolddeals.com. Welcome all new members, subscribers, and people just passing by. If you don't mind, do me a big favor and hit that thumbs up. Thank you so much. And the question of the day, several of you have sent me articles about demand for silver in other countries, in Great Britain, in Canada. They say it's flying off the shelf and it's hard to get. Now, I've told a couple of you that I'm calling bullshit on that story. I don't see it. I don't believe it. But do you think it's true? And if you are in Canada or Great Britain, are you finding it hard to buy bullion? I'm not talking about collector coins. You can always find those at 4 times spot. No, I'm talking about bullion. Are you finding it hard to find bullion? Do you believe these stories? Or is there a fair amount of pumping going on right here? Personally, I think there's a bit of pumping. Okay, but that doesn't mean prices won't go higher and silver won't go out of stock. I do see a lot of things selling out. Now, if you're buying today, let's find the best deals. Okay, 1/100th gold is 49 bucks over at SD Bullion. 1 gram gold in the assay, cheaper out of assay, but in assay 146 at Bullion Exchanges. New customer deal at bullion.com. Grab that. 1/10 gold eagle is 423 at Summit Metals, and we'll find better prices on eBay. We typically do. 1/10 gold maple 439 at Summit Metals. Let's go on to 1/4 ounce gold eagle. That is 1,049 at Monument Metals. That'll be a very popular size for people. A $5 commemorative is $9.61 at Bullion Exchanges, and I picked up 6 of these the other day. See my video yesterday if you'd like to get a look at those little beauties. Let's see. And while I'm skeptical that we'll push through 50 on silver, and you know, it's kind of like if you're not sure what to do, you can always buy gold. I think the gold pullback when it comes will not be as severe as the silver pullback. And some of you are not thinking we'll have any pullback. We'll just push on up through. That could happen as well. But silver volatility is rising, so keep in mind you could have a $1.20 up day. You could also have a $1.20 down day, or a $2.40 down day over 2 days. We'll see what happens. 1/2 ounce gold eagle 2,060 at SD Bullion. 1/2 ounce maple Safe Haven Metals is 2,075. Everything I show you is brilliant uncirculated unless I say otherwise or they fool me. Bullion Star has still got the best price on a 1 ounce gold eagle from the dealers, 4,056. I don't typically buy from them. A Buffalo is going to be about $50 more, 4,102 at Bullion Exchanges. Let's go on to a double eagle, St. Gaudens double eagle, beautiful pre-33 gold. You know, it's over spot here at 3,861, but that'll be nice, even in BU condition right there. Beautiful coin. If you buy that, you'll probably never sell it. In the slab, about $50 more. If you want to go to a $10 gold Liberty, I shouldn't call it a gold eagle. I should call it a gold Liberty. Gold eagles are typically modern gold, and this is a little less than a 1/2 ounce of gold, whereas a modern gold eagle, a $25 gold eagle, is a full 1/2 ounce of 999 gold. Anyway, if you didn't know that, you should check into that so you don't buy the wrong thing when you're shopping. A $10 Liberty is nothing like a $10 Eagle. You know, they're very different animals, and the denominations will make you crazy. Okay, and nonetheless, a little less than a 1/2 ounce of gold here, 1943 in very fine condition. Krugerrand, cheap foreign gold, 39.57 at Bullion Exchanges, but it'll be nice. It's BU. A 20 franc for my friend Silver Hair Stacker is 7.47 over at BGASC. Only very good plus on that. It'll suck. Okay, let's keep going here. And what do I want to tell you about? How about the 25-gram platinum pack? Platinum here, 1569. I think we plateau for a while at these levels. But anyway, it's a 25-gram pack if you like that. Let's go on to Silver Eagles. They're raising the premiums. 51.59 at Monument Metals. If you don't have your Silver Eagles, be sure you do some trading, wheeling, dealing, whatever you got to do to put some Silver Eagles in your stack. Even if we have a pullback, I still think FOMO is coming. Culls are not even $1 less. My caution light is on. I'm looking for a retracement here. And will it ever come? I don't know. You know. Who knows? Let's see. Silver Maple, 51.38 at Monument Metals for a BU Maple. Kangaroo at Safe Haven Metals is 51.78. A Britannia, well, they're selling off the shelf in Great Britain, I guess, but you can get them here. 52.12, a little pricier, a little higher premium on the Britannia. Maybe that lends some credence to that thought. A Krugerrand, now they also say the Krugerrands are in short supply, and I think they only make about 1 million of these a year. So you could collect them. I don't know anybody that really does, but 51.12 for a random silver Krugerrands. Yes, they do spot like so many of these silver coins do. The maple is your best choice. Modern A maple made in the last, I don't know, 8 years or something is a better choice if you're worried about silver spotting. Let's see, and the Philharmonic is a good price today at 50.28 at bullion exchanges. The unloved little Philharmonic, people don't like it, people don't stack it, but it's a fine sovereign coin. And it does spot as well, but 50.28, not a bad price on that one because nobody's buying them. All right, and maybe you want to pick that up if you're just looking for sovereign silver coins. Let's see, the Gold Eagle, Gold Sunflower, is still up at the Mint, and I think they have a few hundred of these left when they're gone. I think that'll be it on that. Nothing else up this morning. But a member in the chat room said that his had a rust spot on it. So this has happened to me before from the U.S. Mint. They are not perfect. Their silver coins are certainly not perfect by a long shot. Their gold is typically a safer bet when it comes to tarnish marks, rust spots, etc. Copper spots. My experience is some of that comes from copper contamination, but I don't know for sure. Anyway, he got a bad one and he mailed it back. Don't forget to mail it back if it's no good. Maybe some of the rejects are coming back to the U.S. Mint now. And over at Costco, let's find something good. All you got is silver, a $530 silver bar, 4% off with your Executive Club membership and a good rebate credit card. Junk is a little over spot, 34.4 times face at Monument Metals. Buyback price will probably be $3 back of spot. A larger lot is cheaper at 33.95 times face at Bullion Exchanges. They say that's below spot. Now here's an example of, they draw their prices from the futures market, right? Or some proprietary thing. So futures, they say, are up 3 cents. Spot is up 23 cents. And we saw that futures, okay, 48.15 on spot, 48, oh, now futures are ahead of spot. But there shouldn't be more than a 10-cent differential between spot and futures. So 48.15, futures market 48.25, bullion exchanges spot 48.41. Do you see what bullshit this is? And it's not just them that do it. It's all the big dealers have their own proprietary measure to jack up the silver spot price. So 48.41 is not silver spot price. It is not the silver futures price. It's some padded number they use or moving weighted average or something. Just be aware of that when they say, ooh, it's below spot. Well, what spot price? Okay, just so you know, you new guys. The old guys all know that trick. And the dealers that use actual Kitco spot, congratulations to you. You guys rock. Okay, kilo is 15.84 at Monument, a little more this morning. A Hyundai is 49.56 at Safe Haven. Some people buying 100-ounce bars here. They are packing and stacking for the run over 50. And it'll come someday. I don't know when. All right, let's see. Could be a day, could be a week, could be a month, could be 6 months. You know, you just don't know. All right, and what do we got here? Let's see. You can still subscribe to the limited edition silver proof set, but it's quite pricey at $300. But I think that'll be a hit in the aftermarket. Hopefully the quality is okay on that. The pick of the day is coming on October 10th, and that'll be the Navy Privy Silver Eagle. You definitely want to buy one of those, and if you want to sell it to me, yeah, you can ask me about it. Okay, and let's see, credit cards and eBay. This is where we use a 3% rebate credit card to get the best deals. With a PayPal card or the American Express Everyday Cash checkout through PayPal, get 3% back and you will get everything cheaper. All right, that's how that works. Best price on Silver Eagles. If you don't have those cards, please pick one up. And PayPal, you can have bad credit and get one of those. If you have bad credit because you run a credit balance, you shouldn't be stacking. You should be paying off your credit cards. You should be driving Uber, delivering pizza, anything you can to get out of debt, and then you stack. All right, Silver Eagles, and we got culls for 51, about 49.50 out the door. That beats the dealer. We have got 2016 Walking Liberties. $27 shipping puts you at 1,030. That's 51.50. It's about 50 out the door. That'll beat the dealer from this larger seller. with exorbitant shipping price here. He must think you can insure precious metals. You cannot. That insurance does not pay. Whoa, look at that. They're culls. Ah, this guy, what's he doing? And $27 shipping to boot. Let's keep going here to find something better. So the culls are a better deal. You could buy those this morning. Bullion.com is 52.50. That'd be about 51.25 for a silver eagle, and 51.25 versus the dealer price of, and we found better deals recently, but the dealer best price is 51.48. You're only going to save 2 bits. What's a bit? If you're not old enough to know, don't ask. Okay, let's keep going here. And back to the dealios. And, okay, got to do... Oh, did I do a large lot? No, I forgot to do a large lot. Here's a large lot of, BU Eagles from BGASC. Be sure to check with them that they're brilliant uncirculated. They may not be. 52.28, that'd be about 50.75 out the door. So check on that, but you'll have to ask them. They're not prone to advertising the quality of their products. That's one of the reasons I don't shop there. Bullion.com. Oh, I'd go there instead. Always got a good product from them. And that is 52.31. $1.50 off would put you at 50.86. So there you go. If you can afford $50 for a Silver Eagle, this is going to be your best deal with a 3% rebate credit card. Okay, we did okay there. Not great. I mean, we've been $1.50 under on some days. Let's do Maples. 25 Maples, 12.39. I forgot to update my chart again. 25 Britannias, 13.05. 25 Kangaroos are 12.77. And 25 South African Krugerrands, 12.88. So the first was the best, and Maple, if it's not an Eagle, Maple is a great choice at $12.39. Mid-size seller, fair feedback. Let's see if he's charging shipping. $20 shipping. Well, that's $12.50. So my chart's not working now. Prices have gone up too high too fast. Don't think these aren't good prices, guys. These are good prices, all right? If you're thinking silver is cheap here, it may be in relation to gold, and I don't doubt that. I do think the GSR is moving lower, but these are good prices, and realize you won't see the videos on YouTube, but there are people selling here. Now, if you're selling all your stack, I think you're making a mistake because you're cashing in your insurance policy. But if you're selling a little part of your stack here, I completely understand. $12.50 divided by 25 equals $50 for a Maple times 0.97 with a good credit card. And that PayPal card is unlimited cash back. Look at that, $48.50 for 2022 Shield Guard Maples from a good seller. Wow, those don't look that good. Why is he showing a 2011 silver maple? Okay, this gentleman here, Castle Tower Hobbies, doesn't understand how to sell silver. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's why they are... look at here, and here he calls them. You're purchasing a full unopened container of 1922 reverse-proof maples. Okay, this guy is to be avoided. I'm sorry, that is not a deal I would recommend. He's all over the map, and I don't know if you can trust him. How about Philharmonics? Philharmonics are $10.45 for 20. That's 52. That's about 50.70 out the door for Little Lonely Philharmonics. I don't know, that's about a push with the dealer. All right, let's save $2 on junk. What do you say? Here's a lot of junk. $10 face, no dates. We skip the no dates. Here is worn. We skipped the damaged and worn. Here is a $10 face of circulated with a large seller, good feedback, free shipping. Those quarters are well circulated. You're kind of in between slicks and full dates. Anyway, 33.9 on that one. You would take dollar off. You'd be at 32.9 times face. Maybe we can find something better, huh? I don't like the look of those quarters that much. Here's more quarters, same price. Here's more quarters, same price. Here's some walkers. Let's see, how good are the dates on the walkers? Oh, they're slick as a baby's butt. Let's keep going here. Here's Rosie's, okay. Here's Merck's. Oh, tell me something good. He'll take a best offer. He's a mid-sized seller. He's got fair feedback. And they are, uh-oh, what did they do to those Mercs? Look at that one's bent. Oh, he's fuzzed it out. Look at that. Boy, that is a carefully constructed little, those are damaged. Those are damaged. Don't buy those. He really carefully constructed that photo. Let's see. Roosevelt's. I want to find something better. Kennedy's 34.9. Oh, gee. You're going to have to give me Franklin's for that price. Here's some more Walkers. 35.1. Oh, those are pretty slick, too. I'm sorry. Nothing fancy in the junk pile today. Let's go to a large lot. Maybe we'll get a better price on a big lot. 33.5, and you'll be out the door at 32.5 times face. That'll beat the dealer by about $2. Did I do that right? There's 35. Let's see if it's free shipping. Dimes are good. Dimes are better than quarters. Rosies are okay. He's got a bunch of them, 90%, and free shipping, and that is 35 times. Oh, 35 times face. 35 times 3 is $1. That'd be 34 times face out the door, compared to 34 times face versus the dealer price of 34. Nah, it's a push. It's a push. Sorry, guys, no deal. The big lots on eBay are the bigger dealers. The small lots are the mid-sized sellers. They typically go cheaper because when they try to sell it to the LCS, they're getting $2-3 back a spot. Let's see, and Mercs are, oh, well, the Mercs came up here. That's interesting. The page isn't working. How about this one? 36 times face. That's a nice looking Merc. Don't know this seller, but 36 times face, about 35 times face out the door for Mercs. Okay. Gosh. All right. Well, junk. Yeah, you can get a little bit of junk today. Okay. And how about an MS65 Carson City Morgan, the money coin, the coins you ought to be stacking for your numismatics. You don't have to be a genius. You just have to buy one of these, okay, and put it away for 10 years. This is the kind of thing you can pass on to your kids. But, you know, a date run of MS-70, Wedgetail Eagles, something like that. Don't give your kids that crap, guys. That is not what your kids are going to want. Maybe Libertads. Look at that. It's got some toning on it. Anyway, $500 Carson City Morgans in the money grade of MS65 is the kind of numismatic you should be looking at. Or a high relief peace dollar if you want to get one of those. Those go for about $1,500. Here we go. Key date, $1,400. Free shipping. It's a nice one. That's a nice one. Yeah. Maybe you can find a toned one, huh? Wouldn't that be nice to find a toned? Oh, here's one with some very unusual tarnish around the rim. That must have been sitting at the bottom of the washing machine or something. I don't like that toning. Got a real rainbow. Let's see if we can find a rainbow. How about a rainbow on your high relief peace dollar? Watch, that'll be two grand. Oh, there isn't one. Okay, I'm going to give up on that real fast. Got to keep going here. And a 5-ounce Libertad this morning. Still got to sell mine. Let's see. And can you get one? Of course, the Mexico Mint is not making much silver this year. So people have gone nutty buddy. Here's a 5-ounce for $2.75, and it's all screwed up. Oh, my God. Here's another one for $2.84. 23 is not a bad year. Here's a $2.89. That's up $100 since we bought those. A 2025 Libertad. If you're looking for one of these, you don't have to pay $4,000, but I'll give you a hint. The Coin Shop in Canada, that has plenty of silver, by the way, has a 2025 BU Silver Libertad. I'm pretty sure I saw one at what is a crazy high expensive price, but nothing like this. You're paying 3 times too much if you're buying this eBay listing right here. Okay, let's do a kilo. Silver kilo is not a half kilo, not a full kilo. Oh, look at that. You can get a kookaburra for cheaper than a bar. Call bullshit on that. Okay, mid-size seller, 100% feedback, $15 shipping. And oh, it's been all beat to hell and tarnished. So that is just silver price. But let's check that price. 15.15. I think you can buy this and melt it. 15.15 times 0.97. You need those good credit cards or one of your own that works on eBay. And that is 14.69 divided by 32.15. And what is the melt on this? Wow, 45.70? Damn, that's for real, guys. Wow, let's check the feedback. All ratings. He doesn't sell very much. Huh, all ratings. Let's get the negatives. No negatives. Phew. Wow, that is super, super cheap. Wow. Okay, channel members, jump on that, pick that up. If you want me to melt it for you, you can send it to me. I'll send you back shot. I'll just take a little vig on that, okay? All right, bye. All right, here we go. 1 ounce round is going to be 49.13 minus 3%. A lot of 20 is going to be 49, 48. That's going to be under spot right there. Free shipping, mid-size seller, 100% feedback. He's dumping his buffaloes. That's under spot as well. Wow, look at the silver coming out between 48 and 50. Okay, let's go. What's spot price doing? It's going to be so volatile today. Silver is up 32 now. It's trying to rally. Oh, now it's up. Gold's up 50. Silver's up 32. Man, it's just going to be a wild ride. I hope it gets over 50. I really hope I'm wrong about a retracement at 50. But you know what? I don't know. We'll see. If I'm right, I can buy some of the silver back. If I'm wrong, I still have the vast majority of my silver stack. I'm not selling really any gold to speak of. Okay, 1 gram gold. You just don't sell gold. You just buy it and stock it away, man. If you want to be a stacker and you don't want to follow it daily and you don't really want the drama, buy some gold and bury it in the backyard and dig it up in 10 years. You'll be happy. Okay, a 1/10 random gold is $400. That's an odd coin. What is that? Perth Mint, Year of the Dragon? Lunar. Boy, the lunars suck lately. The lunars just lost all their value. Used to be a coin like this. Was this Lunar 2? I don't know if that's Lunar 1 or Lunar 2. Now, this idiot only has one photo. Oh, it's a zero feedback seller. Yeah, if you want to send your money to China, go ahead and try to buy that. Let's see. I'm sorry I took you down that rabbit hole. You're going to have to pay $4.20 for a 1/10 gold coin, which is a special service coin. And that'll be $16 off. You can do the math. All right, that'll be a little cheaper than the dealers. Let's do a 1/4 ounce gold eagle, the coin that everybody wants, but nobody wants to face the buy-sell spread on that baby. Here we got Cull 1/4 ounce eagles, 1064, $33 off. I'll put you at about 1030 on a Cull gold eagle, 1030 versus the dealer price, which is high. 1030 versus 1/4, 1030 versus the dealer price of 1051. Oh, that's not worth it. I wouldn't do that one. Let's keep going here. Maybe actually, well, no good 1/4 eagles on eBay today. I certainly wouldn't save $11 and get a Cull. How about a 1/2 ounce gold eagle? That 1/2 ounce gold eagle is going to be 2,083 from Liberty. I presume that's BU, but that one you would take $70 off. No, $65 off. You'd be at 2,020. About 2,020 for a 1/2 ounce eagle. And the dealer price is, see if we get a home run here. The dealer price is 2,060. You save $40 on a 1/2 ounce gold eagle, utilizing those good rebate credit cards. Okay, I think we did pretty good. The 1.85 proof gold set is selling for, there's an auction going off in 6 days. And here's one, 7,500. He'll take a best offer. So, make them a cheap offer and use your 3%. You get that out the door probably for less than the dealer price if you like that 1.85 proof gold set. Let's do a Buffalo, and a Buffy is going to slay it at 41.50. Oh my God, 33 feedback. I'm sorry, we can't buy from you. Let's see. Big seller, good feedback. BGASC is kind of a grab bag. 41.95 on that one. You'll take 170. No, you'll take $130 off. You'd be at 4,060 on a gold Buffalo. 4,060 on a gold Buffalo. And will they tell you the condition? No, you'll have to message them to find out the condition. I really wish BGASC would just go away, honestly. But nonetheless, it'll be a cheap Buffalo. 4,060 versus the dealer price of 41.10. You save $50 on that Buffalo. Can we find a better seller? 41.95, 41.95, 41.97. Oh, here's one they put BU in the title. Now notice this one, 41.95. It doesn't say BU. This one says BU in the title. So you can pick that up all day long. Here's a 2021 for $2 more. Look at that. What are they doing? Who cares if you get a 2021 or a 2017 and 2010? I don't know, maybe the mintage was lower for Buffaloes. Do you have a date run of Buffaloes going? Gosh. Here's a graded one, Ultra Cameo, signed by Ed Moy. Notice how signatures are virtually worthless. If you're paying up for $1,000 signature slabs, you're making a mistake, guys. Unless you're flipping it to the greater fool. Okay, sorry, I'm a little blunt this morning. $5 commemorative, 0.241 ounce of gold, and buy these all day long. Here is a big seller, good feedback. You don't want the rose gold. I don't think that's the normal weight. And here's Star Spangled Banner. That's a nice one. It is Booby Prize PR69, and there you go. Nothing wrong with that. Crack it out if you want. $9.89 will put you out the door at about $9.69 versus the dealer, and I will stop doing this, I promise. $9.69 versus the dealer price on a Kamem is $9.69 versus, where do I hide that? $9.69 versus dealer price of $9.63. No go, we lose. Okay, and how about a double eagle? Now you're barely going to get spot, probably 2% back a spot on double eagles. Here is a best offer, $3,200 for a $10 Liberty. Let's see, $20 Liberty, $39.22, 38 something out the door. Nah, not impressed. How about a 50 peso? You got a big credit limit. Let's get a big savings here. Here is a 14 karat. No, don't want it. Here's a 50 peso, 49.45. Good seller, 49.45. Let's do the math on that. Might be a good deal. 49.45. Big foreign gold is cheap, guys. Divided by 1.21, I think something like that. Times 0.97 with a good credit card, and you are out the door at 39.60 melt. Still over spot. Okay, not excited. What do we got going on here? All the privy coins seem to be dropping in value on eBay right now. Big platinum set on eBay can be had for, see, these are people that sponsor their listing. So they add $300 to the price and they put it in a sponsored listing. You've got to have the right sorts here and skip the sponsors. 1544, you'll be out the door under 1500 on 25 grams of platinum. If you're a platinum believer, there's some stuff in my eBay store. Let me know if you're interested. And the bars I pour, it was a big old 5-ounce skull this month. And there's the Devil Forge. So please, I hope somebody bought that Kilo Kook. Holy mackerel. and melted in the Devil Forge. This is like $100 for a Devil Forge, guys. The Amex card, 3% cashback's the bomb. PayPal card is the bomb. Absolutely awful company. Don't run a balance with them, but it's the way to get 3% back. Quicksilver card is good. Saver card from Capital One is good. Any of these links here on eBay or the credit cards, I do appreciate if you click my links. That's what keeps me working for you every morning and funds the website and all the expenses I have. And moving on, I can't do the picks of the day, but it is not a collector market at the moment. It is it's a bullion stacker market. It is a once in a decade bull run in metals, and people want weight. They don't want fancy. They don't necessarily want privies. They want weight. Don't forget your $100 box of nickels out at the bank. Pick up all you want of those. They're 75% copper. You know I believe in commodities. I'm adding commodities on the dip here to all my IRA accounts. Because this inflationary cycle is not going to end. And I do believe in precious metals, but I'm going to start putting some commodities into the IRA. Okay, I started with oil a few days ago. I told you in the chat room about that. Thank you very much for the cups of coffee. If you want to do it that way, if you want to tithe back with a membership, I do appreciate each and every one of you guys, or super thanks, or any way you want to pay back. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. And in the chat room, I told people this morning that I was liquidating 1/2 of all paper, metals, and minor positions this morning. I don't like the dollar. Oh, and Tech says, do you move to a different asset class? Yes, I'm going to be moving into commodities on the dip. With that stronger dollar today, I think we're going to have a sell-off, a little sell-off in commodities. So metals, I think the volatility is going to go crazy here pretty soon. But you know, copper, nickel, oil, you know, lead, wood. I don't like wood, actually. You know, uranium has been on a tear. Probably not uranium. That move is mostly in. But if it's gold, silver, or platinum, it's going down today in my portfolio. And commodities are coming up. What do I know? I keep very small positions on all this stuff. When I talk about owning a gold or silver miner, it is a $500 position. So don't think that I'm an expert in those. I just buy the baskets and the leaders, and when they go up, I sell some, and when they go down, I buy some. So I'm sensing volatility here. Let's go back to, I mean, could be that silver has a date with 50 and it will not stop till it gets there. Silver back up to 36, up 36 cents this morning. And silver futures, silver spot 48.27, silver futures 48.25. Okay, backwardation again. Very volatile, very volatile. Silver could be 49.50 by the end of the day. It could be 47.20. I just don't know, but I'm stepping back here. But only, you know, only in paper. I mean, the stack is still a good stack. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. I appreciate a thumbs up. Share this video with anyone who's paying too much for metal prices, and take a balanced approach to everything you do here. We are in very treacherous times, so act accordingly. Thanks a lot.